Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Marble World, the game where you can build your own marble runs. And you may remember this course from last time. You may remember I made a subtle suggestion that it'd be really cool if we had some bounce pads. And you also may remember I said it would be really cool if we could just push a hotkey to spawn marbles and stuff. And you may notice that the marbles are spawning, and I don't have to fly up here to click that little button to spawn them. That's because the developer actually saw my video and he implemented some things already. So you may notice down here, if we go under physics, we actually have a small bounce pad and a large bounce pad. And you may also notice if we go into options, I had my maximum amount of marbles maxed out at 15,000, but that is no longer the top of the slider because now 25,000 is at the top of the slider. So apparently the game's been optimized to be able to handle more marbles. The game has bounce pads. The game has hotkeys for all kinds of stuff. We can do time as well. I just set my mouse buttons to be able to increase and decrease time. I can press space to pause. So it just makes this so much easier. So we can just go ahead and pause, freeze time, and then start it playing in slow motion just like that. Super easy. Very, very convenient. And the fact that you can also just set the keys to whatever you want is also a big plus. But unfortunately, physics has changed a little bit. So this Marble Warrior course, it no longer works as it was built, which is understandable. When you change physics, very precise physics no longer have the same effects that they were built with. But that's okay, because I want to build a new course anyway. I want to take advantage of this 25,000 marble limit and the bounce pads, and we are going to create the biggest mess of randomness we could imagine, pretty much. Oh my goodness, guys, I just spawned marble spawner up here, and I'm just pressing the spawn hotkey, creating a waterfall of marbles. And oh, it actually tells us now that it's slowing down time when it gets below the target FPS. So I was right, it did slow down time for FPS purposes that first time I did it in the first episode. But we're at 12,000 marbles so far. I'm just gonna boost it all the way. Oh boy, it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're at 15,000 now. We have officially broken the limits of the previous version of the game. Here, I'm just gonna turn up. Oh, I should not have turned up the time. Okay, turning down the time. You know, it's probably not helping that all the marbles are kind of bunching up together over here. Here, let's go ahead and rotate this. Now, as we spawn them in this direction, we can fill in all this empty space over here. Oh boy, this is a bad idea. This looks fascinating though, doesn't it? Oh. Okay. We're not at 25,000 yet. I gotta keep pressing the button a little bit more. Don't worry. All right, there we go. 25,000. There are officially 25,000 marbles in this area, in this world right now. And we're gonna see what that looks like once they all settle down to the ground. Oh, you know what I'm gonna need to do? I'm gonna need to rotate this down a little bit. There we go. All right, you know what? I gotta be honest. If I looked at this, like, without knowing what the number was, I would not guess that there are 25,000 marbles on my floor. I guess this is kind of a lot of square footage for a room, isn't it? Especially a kid's room. My room wasn't this big. All right, well, now we know what 25,000 marbles looks like. Let's go ahead and clear this out, and we are going to start building ourselves the Bouncy Mayhem. All right, this is kind of amazing. We're gonna have 4,300 marbles for the starting gate. And then I open the floodgates, and it's just literally a whole waterfall. And I'm just gonna create a whole bunch of jump pads down here. What I'm gonna have is there's going to be a course to this. I mean, there might be actually multiple courses to this that all try to lead to an end point. We're gonna see if any marbles make it, because this is gonna be a pure chance game. All right, here it is. My first ever jump pad. I have no idea how these things work. Let's just go ahead and see what this feels like. Oh boy, it made me, oh, okay. All right, well, they didn't really have that much. Oh no. Oh, they keep inputting energy into the system. These do not follow the laws of physics. The more you bounce on it, the higher you go. Oh, more. They're just gonna keep going. They just keep taking more and more time to come back down. This is gonna be absolute chaos. Oh, that looks so cool. Oh, did you see that? Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. We are doing that all down here. Guys, this is gonna be so much. I'm just having so much fun with this single jump pad. You know what we need? We need, oh man, I have ideas are popping into my head. This is bad. All right, here's what it looks like now. Whoa, that is interesting. It's interesting that some marbles seem to get more of a bounce than others. You see that? Even though they're that's probably because these are overlapping. I had to overlap them to make them not have holes in them. All right, there we go. This is gonna add so much more to the randomness here. So basically we have 3 different levels that they can bounce off of, which is just gonna create chaos. As you can see, I spawned into here and they're just distributed kind of all over there. As far as where they're gonna land, this is gonna make things interesting. I'm gonna create a whole bunch of different places for them to go. Man, I think this might turn out to be a much bigger deal of a course than I expected it to be. Guys, I'm just starting to grasp how chaotic and random this course is really gonna be. Look at where this is going already. So they go down the bounce pads, and I'm gonna copy and paste this part of the course onto various sections. And they have, you know, chances to go to the left. They have chances to go to the right. They obviously have chances to go right down the middle. They have chances to not get in here at all. There's just gonna be chaos all over the place. But everything is gonna lead somewhere. I just haven't determined where yet. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to have a double layer bounce pad thing here, where if they hit these bounce pads, they're gonna continue on in this direction. But if they miss this bounce pad, they're gonna get kicked either straight up and back, or like kind of a little bit over, or like back. It's randomness, it's chaos. Oh yeah, check this out. This is gonna be such a crazy course. Let me actually test this out real quick. Let's see if how many marbles actually get in to the course here. Whoa, lots on the left side. It seems like not as many on the right side right now. So now I need to pay, oh man, the frames are already terrible. I might need to delete some marbles out of this, some marble spawner things. All right, guys, this is getting kind of intense. Basically, the marbles are going to be narrowing down and narrowing down until they bounce from this pad onto this narrow little track. And even with this, there's little chance of hitting something so small. I still get multiple marbles that make it here by the end. So now I need to figure out what is the final thing to separate the last couple marbles, and hopefully still have one that finishes on the right path, but maybe eliminate everything but one. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, look at this, what we have right here. Now, you haven't seen this yet, but this is a singular success story from a test of this course. The marbles have to go from all the way up there through the bounce pads of randomness and all these things, then just funnel down and end up bouncing from that bounce pad right onto this very narrow track, and then land directly on this tiny little pedestal that is barely bigger than the marble itself. And a single marble has passed one of my tests, which means it is possible. Now, I have no idea how I'm going to show you guys this course, because there's no way for me to know which marble to follow or which marble is going to succeed. But we're going to run it a few times, and we're going to see what we see. We're just going to see what happens and hope that we can see the marble successfully succeed. Is that redundant? That might be a little bit redundant. So before we do our run, let me tell you what the successful marble has to accomplish in order to succeed. So we have our starting line, which we're very familiar with. We bounce off the bounce pad. We go into the tunnel of nails and cheese. And then we go down here through the windmills. We have a chance of falling through these holes, which could lead to success, but we also have a chance of making it straight down, bouncing off of these bounce pads, which can lead you here, which is going to lead you directly to the floor with a high bounce velocity. This could potentially bounce you back up onto the course for a second chance, or you could find yourself going down one of these tubes, which will lead you into a funnel, down onto another bounce pad, which could bounce you up into the air, and then potentially into this other funnel that is centered between these two bounce pads. You could funnel down from this, bounce off of this at an angle, and you might hit this angled wooden panel, which will bounce you straight down in between these angled wooden panels, which will guide you, maybe, depending on how you land, onto this bounce pad right here. And if you land perfectly straight and at the right speed, you will bounce up and then potentially land right in this groove and then hit this windmill, which will then lead you down, hopefully, depending on your speed, depending on so many things, right onto this bed of nails. And it's actually like, you know, the top of the nails, not the bottom of the nails. A nice flat bed of nails. And if you hit that at the right speed and trajectory, you might stay on it, winning the most bouncy and random marble run I've ever created. So, why don't we go ahead and see what happens? All right, here we go. Marbles have spawned in. We're gonna watch them bounce. Once they get into the tunnel is where the frames start to drop as they all bunch up onto each other. And don't worry, the frames will come back once they separate out of this section here. All right, so now some marbles are dropping down directly into the funnel. Some are bouncing to their demise over here. As you can see, some are going into the tubes. The left tube seems pretty popular, so let's go ahead and follow a marble through this left tube right here. Let's go for this blue one. Let's follow this blue one, see what it does. It is falling down. Is it gonna hit the bounce pad? It does hit the bounce pad. Is it gonna lead it into this funnel? Oh, almost missed it, but it actually leads it into this funnel. I'm gonna keep my eye on this blue one. We have all this other stuff that is ahead of the blue one. One of them might have successfully finished by now, but we don't know yet. All right, here it comes. Here comes the blue one. Is it gonna hit the bounce pad at a good angle? There it goes. It hits there, and then it goes down through here, and it is not gonna hit this bounce pad at a good angle. The blue one is out, but look, we have some... We have a winner, but can he retain his spot? He could get knocked off of his spot by another competing marble. Oh, there he goes. Another marble actually kicks him off from his crown. He thought he had the win, but he has to defend his win against the other competitors. Getting there first is not going to guarantee a victory here. All right, we have more marbles bouncing. That one had the smoothest landing up here, but I think this might be spinning too fast right now for them. Yep, this thing needs to slow down. Uh-oh, oh, this one's looking good. No, that one's not gonna cut it. Are we not gonna have a winner on this one? All right, we got some more marbles coming down here, hoping for their chance to compete. Oh, looks like we might have a success here. He successfully gets onto the narrow beam. Is he going to be able to hit this with some good speed? It looks like he slowed it down. That's promising. As long as that thing's not spinning super fast, he has a chance to fall directly onto the winning spot here. And I think we have our winner. Green. Oh, no. Oh, no, that one's pink is not succeeding. Pink has failed. And by the looks of it, oh, wait a minute. Is this going to be a... Nope, that thing's not going to be on the course. I think we have a winner. Green has successfully secured his spot. I did not expect to see someone succeed in the end, only to have their victory taken away to then have another victor. That was actually kind of amazing. So I have another idea for this course. We've seen 360 marbles all compete for the goal there, and we did have a single victor out of 360 marbles. But what if I change these to just one marble each? All right, so here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna have these marbles spawning in one at a time into the course, and we're gonna see if we can follow a single marble from start to finish. Oh, he actually took a shortcut down. That's good. That's good. What's gonna happen here? Oh, this is actually looking really promising. No way. Oh, that was close. That was real close. Let's go ahead and reset that. I don't know where the other marble ended up. I don't think he ended up anywhere positive. All right, here we go. We're following some more marbles through now. Is this rainbow one going to stand a chance? He's actually moving all the way to the other side, but he's going to fall kind of early and miss out completely. But Watermelon makes it. Watermelon makes it down. How far can Watermelon make it? There we go. This is good. That is a good spot to hit. It allows him some time to settle nice and centered. Is this centered enough, though? That does not look centered enough. But is it? It is. Could Watermelon actually be the one? Watermelon was the one in the last video. Could Watermelon be the one in this video to secure a solo win here? Oh, so close, but unfortunately he will not keep the title. All right, I'm spawning in a handful more. Let's see what we end up with here. All right, we got green one fell down onto the green funnel. Where is he gonna go from here? That looks good. That looks good. Is this gonna be enough to get it though? Oh, he does it. He does it. But what's gonna happen with this? Oh, this could be good. He's slowing it down. He's taking his time. That could be the strategy right there. You really need to slow it down. You need to nudge your way in there. Is this going to be it? This might be it. This isn't Watermelon, but it is certainly a green monster. Oh, we actually got one. We actually got one that did it without interference from any other marbles. You know what would be kind of funny is if one of the other marbles currently on the course actually knocks him off of his throne. We have lava right here. Let's see what happens. We'll follow lava through with this. I don't know how this is going to look for lava. How's it looking? Oh, this is looking good. Oh, lava has a chance here. I don't think it's possible to steal the throne, but I think it is possible to remove a marble from the throne. Oh, that was narrowly high enough. All right, but what's going to happen? This is still spinning, which doesn't bode well for lava here. I think he's going to approach too fast on this one. Look at as the back end pushes him through. I think he might. Oh, the green lava keeps the throne even after being hit. That's impressive. I think we have a victor that truly deserves the victory here. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Bounce pads are now in, hotkeys are now in, and I actually forgot to mention it at the beginning, but if you're into making things look really, really good, there are a whole nother batch of props. All of these hedges, I think, are new in here, as well as there is a sidewalk now if you want to add sidewalks to your streets and stuff. Yeah, a lot more decorative props for creating cool marble environments, if that's what you're into. Again, this game is coming out on May 7th. What would you like to see in this game? Let me know down in the comments below. The developer might be checking out the comments for more inspiration on what to add to this game. If you have any ideas on what you'd like to see, let me know down in the comments below. If you missed the previous episode, go ahead and check that out on the end screen right here. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.